Hey angels, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first makeup tutorial on here, so I'm very excited, quite nervous, but this is inspired by Nicole Smith and obviously has quite a few Marilyn Monroe elements throughout it. I want to do a entirely Marilyn inspired makeup with her Vaselina's primer hack, so I'll do that soon. But yeah, hope you enjoy and here's the tutorial. Okay, starting with the base, I'm just using this Maybelline Skin Tint just because I didn't really need a foundation today, but I feel like she would have used foundation. And now I'm brushing through my brows, really paying attention to the arch that she has. Now I'm taking this brow pomade from 17, and I like to take a bit of it on my brush and then put it into the lid of the product. And it just dilutes it and makes it a little bit more natural. And then I'm really trying to create the arch here. I always then line my lips with the excess product from my brows, and I feel like it works quite well for this look because Anna was a 90s icon, you know, and I feel like the 90s are quite synonymous with darker lip liner and stuff. Now I'm taking these pink shades. I don't know what palette this is, and I'm taking a few more from the Revolution X Friends Rachel palette, just DP pink purple shades. And I'm taking a purpley toned brown because I realised she has this curve, but I feel like mine maybe went out a bit more than hers does. I'm just blending that all through and then putting concealer on an eyeshadow brush to really create that cut crease effect. I'm taking this pinky goldy shade, it's very pale, from the Maggie Ziegler Morphe palette to put on top of the lids. Now I'm taking a liquid eyeliner. You're going to want to do this quite high up, just because we're then going to create the shadow underneath. As you can see, I'm very focused on doing this. For mascara, I'm using Bad Girl Bang from Benefit. This came on quite clumpy, more than I expected. I think it's because of the recent heat, but I was just trying to work with it. As you can see, I was getting a little bit concerned, but I feel like we made it work in the end. Now I'm taking a mix of these deep brown Charlotte Tilbury shadows in order to create the shadow. It's almost like a shadow of an eyelash, and it goes right under your liner. I naturally have a crease there. I feel like most people do. Anyways, this is a technique that Marilyn used, and you can see it's used in a few Anna Nicole looks as well. She wasn't super bronzed, but you can still see contour and definition in the cheeks and stuff. So just to create that lightly, I'm taking the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I'm doing the 3 technique that the Kardashians used. And then I'm taking an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just contouring my nose a little bit. Her bridge is a bit narrower than mine. And then after I do blend around it with my fingers and stuff. So I'm taking concealer. I'm actually taking a different one from earlier. I think this is from Collection. And I'm just putting it under my eyes, on my nose, and where there's any blemishes. For blush, I'm mixing these shades on the end of the Made by Mitchell Curve case. I think mine's the medium shade. And I blend that out with a brush on my hands and stuff. This is the lip liner I'm using. It's from Max Factor, I think. It's all faded. I can't tell you the shade or anything. But I kind of need a new lip liner. I feel like I wouldn't really opt for this look. But it's what we're working with. Lip liner is my favourite part. I feel like it transforms everything. I love it. So now I'm powdering. I tend to powder after I do lip liner, just so I can powder the lip liner a bit, and it will last longer and stay in place. This is just a Rimmel powder, I think. And yeah, going over the full face. Next up is lip gloss. This is Kiko Milano Hydra Gloss shade 5, and I feel like it's perfect for that frosty 90s look, which you see in a few of these photos. And this is our final look. Thanks for watching.